Here we go. Alright. Let's play some games. Get my controller set up. I'm going to try to do a little more educational stuff. I've actually made a little 30-minute video. I'm debating on whether I want to post or not. It might be boring or it might be interesting. So I watch all my videos and I think the music's too low in the videos, so I'm gonna up the music a little bit. So block is left trigger and jump is Y. Okay, so we are going to explore a cave. And I've played, since I modded this up, this is like my third time to start over again. And this cave I've been in it 2 other times, and it's missing textures. And I may have to try and install the texture package manually. I don't know if you guys want me to, do that and show you how it's done. It's not that hard, but the mod manager works a lot better, but sometimes it doesn't do it the way it's supposed to. Or maybe this particular cave, the guy that wrote the mod to make the caves better, if this is one of them, maybe he didn't get all of the textures finished.
Myself, I sometimes don't know at all, and that's frustrating.
Okay, got my pipe loaded, lit it up. I got the first cup of coffee. Okay, so left stick, press down, sneak mode. Press down again, and you're not in sneak mode. Third person view, right stick, press down to toggle between third. That's the right stick, pressing down on it. Open up your menu, hit the B button. Use the trigger to go between journal, magic, items, and stats. Take your stick, left stick, and move whichever way you want to go through these. Okay. Trigger takes you to something different. And this is all of them. And it even, scrolls, which are magical items. greater powers. So these greater powers, like, let's go to the top. So this one can only be used once a day, and this one can only be used once a day. And I figured out why I didn't get healed at that shrine. You can only use a shrine once a day, and I had already went over there and touched it in the first one. Because you got to discover all 9 of those shrines and pray at them in order to progress through the storyline, the DLC, the Knights, or the Knights of the Nine. That's just a bug fix that you can use. Throw it on a follower. I don't know. That came with one of these downloads, and I've never seen the double face bug yet. And there's a summoning spell for Nesca. Start combat spell for, I think that might be Vajja. And then, oh, that's start combat spell. That might be for her. Yeah, that's for Nesca, because there's Vajjas. And there's a summoning to summon her. And then there's my dogs, Column and Sick'em Boy. And then these are, oh, I got Starlight now? Okay, so when you get something like this, you don't really need the torches anymore. I don't know where I picked that up at, but probably out of a crate. But what it is you want to use this instead of the torches because your illusion skills will increase. So, I didn't even know I had that. Okay, so now when you want to read your books, this is a skill book and I haven't read it yet. So my marksmanship got increased. Hit the A button to read it. Left joystick, go down. This is just bullcrap to look at if you want to. This probably started a quest. As soon as you look at them, you don't have to read them. So you couldn't really equip this right now. Remember, left stick, right and left to scroll through the top of these, and up and down to scroll. So these are the books that you want to read, and to change pages you use the trigger. Right trigger to go that way, left trigger to go back. But so this is basically how to make ingredients. And it even tells you what, like I made a loaf of bread. So let's see what it says about bread. Loaf of bread, it damage agility, damage strength, detects life, and restores fatigue. So I wouldn't want to eat that just because it damages stuff. Potato bread, detects life, fortifies health, and restores fatigue. So that's a little better. Garlic bread, detects life, fortifies health 100. So you can see we're making this food, some of it will be beneficial. And so here's what you're going to see out in the world. There's a forge. It's where you're going to make stuff. Weapons, armor. If you got the ingredients, you can make them. And if your skills are high enough. Smelter. This is where you're going to melt down all your resources to make ingots. There's your smelter menu. Remember, mine may look different because I'm using that interface. And here's where you upgrade your armor. Make it more durable. This is where you upgrade your weapons. So if you have a blade skill of 100, you can get it to about 28 damage. Upgrade to legendary and it will do 39 to 42 damage depending on the player's skills. Now you have to have an armor skill high enough to do those. There's your tanning rack. Skin leopards, horses, to crows, and more. Be careful, some of the new animals are dangerous. Crows? Really? And here's where you get your wood. You need wood for making arrows. This is recipes on what your what you get, what makes what you need to make each different item. Like here's your weapons. Remember, silver weapons, your regular weapons won't do damage to ghost. So you can only use spells and silver weapons on them. Now, as far as the bow goes, if you got a silver bow equipped and you're shooting iron arrows, whatever the weapon, the bow does, the capabilities of the bow, like if it's an enchantment or silver, the arrow takes on that. So you can use a silver bow, use iron arrows, and still be able to damage a ghost. See where it says you have to be level 8, armor skill. It tells you. Dwarven player level 3, armor skill 35. So basically this says no player needed, armor skill level 15. So in other words, you don't need to have you can do that. You can make those when you first start out if you wanted to. Pretty much right out the bat, you can make leather, fur, steel, and iron stuff and improve it. See, your dwarven, you have to be a level 3, armor 35. Your orcish, you have to be level 7, armor 50. Elven, level 8, armor 55. Ebony, level 13, armor 80. And chain moths, level 3 and 35. That's a light armor. Mithril, is that what that is? Level 750. Yeah, I think that's Mithril. Glass armor, level 11, armor 70. Daedric armor, player level 15, armor 90. So you can make bronze armor too. Seems like it'd be too soft. Damascus armor. Black ebony dragon helmet. How the hell? What's this black ebony stuff? Player level 14, armor level 85, and you have to have, or you can make black ebony armor with 1 leather, 1 gold, 4 ebony ingots, and 1 coal nugget. So you have to have all that in inventory to make it. And then there's some golden stuff. And you can make repair hammers. Wood. You can make lock picks. You can make repair hammers. You can make mining picks. I mean, I bought it all, so that way I could. I mean, how can you get the ores if you? I mean, you could buy them in places, but if you don't, you want to get these things up front, and they weren't that expensive, so I bought all the tools I needed. And there's a recipe for making all the different things. So these are books that we bought just so that we'd know more about this. This is more about cooking. Cloth crafting. From shearing sheep to spinning yarn and then weaving it into clothes when sewing into clothes. You will need shears to shear sheep. You can buy them. Fleece to spin. 1 yard. 1 yarn. 5 yarns to weave a cloth. 6 silk road. 1 cloth. 1 cloth. So basically 1 cloth. And then butter, 1 cooking salt, 1 bucket of milk. Okay. Now the thing about it is I haven't seen where you do this at. Make the robes and stuff. Spin the yarn. But maybe we'll figure it out. Okay, so there's the deed to my spire. That's a spell. There's a Black Horse Courier. So this is a spell tome. And what you click on it and it says, do you want to do it? And I'm going to say yes. And it drains fatigue 15 points for 15 seconds. So basically if you use this, it's going to make your character be more tired. Not your character, but your target. See, it says on target. If it's you, it'll say on self. There's where your keys are stored. Soul gems. Like I said, you click on that, and if you got a magical item, and each soul gem will, you know, what kind of soul it has in it. Say Petty's the least. It does 150 points. But there's, I think Grand Soul Gem or Greater Soul Gem does like 1200. One of them does that. So the bear pelt, we can turn that into leather. That into a dwarven ingot, that into a gold ingot. Might need more than just one. There's our repair hammers. There's our shearing sheep. This is just for selling because you cannot melt these down into silver. You have to have silver nuggets to make a silver ingot. Okay, so now, okay, back button to open up the menu. And go to magic by hitting the right trigger to go over to magic. Then I'm going to use the left stick to go over to here. Then I'm going to go down on the left stick. And I want to map this, so I'm going to hit the Y button. And I'm going to throw it, Come on. There. And then we want to put the health back over here. So eventually I'll put the, well, might as well do it now. Go back to items by hitting the left trigger. Right trigger goes back the other way, there. Then by using the left stick to push over, we're going to go here. No, wait a minute, this stuff is in here. We're going to put the mining pick here. And we're going to put the skinning there. And then whenever we need the wood axe, we're just going to equip it. Okay, let's play. A button to open the door. It tells you that right in front of you. So, if I equip this spell, and by the way, this is your right bumper that does that. So see how we got a light around us? It's not as, don't think it's as good as the torches. But, okay, so I don't have any arrows equipped, so basically when I draw my bow, nothing happens. So I gotta equip some arrows. Now when I draw my bow, and then hit the X button to de-knock the arrows. I heard voices. Whoops. Actually, I like the arrow. The torch has a farther range on the so this might be something. So there's some iron ore. So we're going to equip the pickaxe, and the iron's been done, and if you hit it again it tells you it's already been mined. We'll go back to the bow, and that's just by pushing the D-pad up. Now this is a trap. And if you run into that, it can still damage you. So you got to kind of maneuver yourself around it. Now by doing this, our illusion skills are going to increase.
You're making more noise than a guard patrol. Keep quiet, will you?
Now remember the little smiley face underneath the eye? That's only activated when you're in sneak mode. And as it increases, that means you're getting detected. So if you stop moving, you pretty much will stop the detection. But when it gets solid, that means they've seen you and you might as well get ready to fight. I could have sworn there was another. Oh well. Like I said, those mineral deposits, sometimes they're hard to see. So anytime you see lights like that, there's going to be a lot of alchemy resources over there. I always look for movement. And there's no flowers over here. Nothing over here. Made a liar out of me. Oh well. I didn't lie on purpose. Well, yeah, I did load a large texture mod. I mean, it was huge. 4K textures. But it wouldn't work well with this crafting app. So I ended up uninstalling it because I wanted the crafting app to work good.
I don't find goblins very scary compared to some of the creatures I have seen in Souls time.
Okay, so now how did he get killed? So he's a bowman and his bow's missing. So his bow is going to be laying around here. There's his bow. Every time you use something, it's going to increase the ability for that.
I don't find goblins very scary compared to some of the creatures I have seen in Souls time.
Just like we're not going to increase our alchemy unless we make potions. Who killed these people? Is there goblins in this cave that I don't know about?
Do you know of any cure for vampirism?
So I'm going to hit the back button. I'm going to pull the right trigger to go to journal. And I'm going to hit the Y button to open up this to see the interior map. So we started here, and apparently we've gone around this, and we're fixing to go back into this big cavern, and then we're going to walk up it because we don't know what's beyond this point yet. And there's another. So this is where I think it will crash on me. We'll test it.
Be quiet, Nishka.
The hell killed all those people? Okay, remember the locks. See how it's coming down fast? You just gotta get the right rhythm. Who killed them? What killed them? The adventurer? So he has no weapon, so where the hell's his weapon? I picked up his weapon. Okay, so if you want to pick up something and move it, you hold down the left bumper. And then you release it to drop them. You would think that adventurer would have had a weapon, but I don't see it. And I gotta admit, I will overlook stuff like that. Yep, I thought that might be somebody. Killed him. Sometimes you will catch these idiots sleeping.
I don't find scorpions very scary compared to some of the creatures in Souls type.
Good day.
Whip your damn gear.
Shall we go?
I don't know why, but if they got tarps on them, you can't get anything out of them. Better be careful not to fall in those. We may purposely fall in that one. It's,
You're making more noise than a guard patrol.
depends on if
Keep
we can
quiet.
get through this doorway. he had his bow on him. We don't have to look around for it. Remember, it's all about exploring. I'm still going to take the torches. I actually think the torches are a lot brighter. See, we could cook some stuff if we wanted to. And you're using the left joystick to do this. Move side to side, move up and down. Now, the more you level up, you're going to find more gold and things like that, especially when you get if your luck goes up anymore.
I don't find goblins very scary compared to some of the creatures I have seen in Souls time.
Okay, so now this is where it usually crashes on me, so I'm going to do a manual save. Manual saves don't get overwritten, but the autosave program will go to the oldest save and delete it after you get 10 or 20. I can't remember what it is. Okay, now, in the past, when I've gone through this door, the game's crashed. And it didn't. Must did something right. Starting a new game, maybe got the files cleaned up.
Did you hear that noise? Wonder what it was.
Me too. Instant kill.
goblins very scary compared to some of the creatures I have seen in Saul's time.
Looks like they might have killed a couple of legions, horsemen, and stashed their stuff here.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
And I'm scanning, looking for mineral deposits.
What was that?
Holy crap. Chest City. Yeah, you'll get the rhythm to the locks down. And I see a mineral deposit over there. See the kind of brighter colors. And there's some kind of a book. Turns iron nuggets to silver nuggets and silver to gold. Okay, so if I hit the A button, it's going to tell me I need to equip the mining pick. So we're going to equip the mining pick. And we should get 3. And if we hit it again, it's going to tell us we already did it. And it will tell you even that you've already done it, even if you don't have the pick equipped. So that's a good thing. See, now it tells you it's already been done. You're just hitting the A button. And notice, I mean, you could overlook that stuff. So you got to kind of
There's someone watching
keep
me.
your eyes open.
I can tell.
more you use it, the more it's going to upgrade. But between uses, it's going to change. Like you're going to have to do it more times than the time before to get it to work. So you can see, you can tell that that's something out of place. We've already done it, but it's still hard. If you go too fast, it's still hard to see it. It looks like we're through in here. Hit the back button to look at the map. Looks like everything's been discovered, and the Y button to toggle between local and non-local.
I don't know if I like this.
I know, I know. And if you wanted to put an arrow on it, you'd highlight it and hit X to place it. And so now you got a marker. And then if you wanted to get rid of it, you just hit the X button and say remove it. So that's the first time I've been in this cavern and it hasn't given me an error message about textures, and I've been able to go through that door. It's actually a good idea if you install a lot of mods and they don't seem to be working, you may want to start a new game. So I don't know if we've actually I don't know if we've actually already been through down there. So if you want to jump down to something like that, drop down to something like, yeah, this is, we've already been through this. This is the entrance. I could have sworn. My dog got hurt.
Do you know of any cure for vampirism?
I could have sworn there was a mineral deposit over here, but I don't see it. I mean, I know I found one already. I'm an old dude, hey. Already got that. So we've explored our first dungeon. Cavern, cave, whatever you want to call it. Okay.
I don't know if I like this.
We're good, girl. Third person, click the right joystick. Push down on it. Click it to toggle back. And there is something, an apple. Okay, so now, to activate a quest, go here, hit the right bumper to show quest. There's nothing selected. Hit it again, and it'll show you your quest. So, these are the quests that you've got to do. And I want to follow an honest living for right now. So, you're going to hit view details, and that activates it. And then you say show it on the map, and that's our destination. Okay? Can we fast travel to there? I'm not going to do it right now. And so I want to go. I don't want to fast travel. I want to explore. Sorry. Remember, I got my mighty breathing underwater ring on.
This is actually quite fun.
You're in your sexy bikini now? Oh, yeah. Gotta admit, she's cute. I'm trying to find some clam shells. I don't understand why I mean, this is so clear, and you look up, but I guess that's okay.
Did you hear that noise? Wonder what it was.
Now, the myrrh root you usually find in the surroundings of long bodies of water. And I like to sneak. I mean, you're going to go faster without sneaking, and if you holster your weapon, you're going to go faster. We don't need this for now. Whoops. There we go. Unequipped it. Just hitting the D-pad, and then you can rotate your finger around to equip different stuff. Unequip that. Go back to my bow. D-pad straight up. Back into third person. Back into sneak mode, which is the left joystick pushing up and down. So the reason why this ain't working is because you can only use them once a day, and I've used it before. So the only way to get rid of the disease is to pray, or remember triggers to jump from different items, and then the left stick to go over to the sub-menus. Damage, health plus 10. So let's see if I can make one. Back to items, alchemy. I want a poison to cure. And there's nothing here. What do we got for restoring health? Yeah, see, this isn't a real good restoring health. There's another cave. We're going to go do another cave. Yeah, I mean, this ain't no Skyrim scenery, but for 2005, 2006 game, I think it looks pretty good. Oh, tough bitch, man. Good girl. So no weapon, so that means that the weapon is going to be laying around out here somewhere. And because of the grass, it might be hard to find. And sometimes if you stand up and go into third person view, you might see it better.
I'm thirsty. My mom always says I should study more, but my father says too much reading is bad for the eyesight. How are you doing? You don't look well at all.
I am sick, I'm telling you. Trying to get her out of the grass in case she's laying on top of it. Remember, left bumper, hold it, and pick up whatever you're trying to move.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
And I know she has a weapon laying around here somewhere. I'm just not seeing it.
You're so quiet. I hope you aren't mad at me or something.
No, I could never be mad at you. You're such a sweetheart. Man, I really want to find that weapon. It's either going to be something I can sell or something I can use.
It makes me so sad to see a guard horse wandering alone and then see a dead guard in the road. It's upsetting.
Come on. What's going to be bad is I'm not going to recover it, and then when I watch my video, I'm going to see it in the video. I did that in the last video where I was looking for a bow and I couldn't find it, and then when I reviewed the video, I seen it off to the side. I just never did look in that direction. And I'm getting tired of this. May have to do without it.
I'd like to go for a swim.
I mean, there's always a chance it's sunk down into the ground because this is a Bethesda game.
How about going for a ride? It doesn't really matter where to. I just feel that I
Hope
have
my
spent
dog
too
will
little time
find
on
it.
my horse Bruiser lately.
Might have found it and I just don't know it. Oh well, we're going to give up.
I find this a bit scary.
It's a bandit camp. Usually two of them. So there may be another bandit lurking. See how my little smiley face is full? That means somebody is eyeing me. Whoops, I didn't want to get that, but that's all right.
Did you hear that noise? Wonder what it was.
This is their dog. I don't like killing dogs.
Let's get this over with!
Shot my own dog, I think. Yep, sorry about that, boy. Got an arrow sticking in him. So you can't skin dogs? They don't have no pelts. Go see what's in this cave here.
So where are we going now?
I'm gonna go in a cave. Left bumper down for crouching and uncrouching. Right, or not bumper. Left joystick down, crouch, uncrouch. And third person is right joystick down.
If we are going inside, maybe we should look over our weapons and armor first?
I actually think we're okay. We didn't do much fighting in that last one. Sorry about the arrow, boy. Oh, some ore. See, they can be hard to overlook. Equip the axe.
Do you know of any cure for vampirism?
That girl fears vampires.
Do you know of any cure for vampirism?
Don't get bit. B brings up the menu. Y switches between local and whatever the other one is. And right bumper activates your spells. I'm
Do
looking
you
for
know of any cure for vampirism?
movement and figures, but I'm not seeing anything. I overlooked that guy. Take a sip of my coffee. Ah.
Do you know of any cure for vampirism?
So he should have a weapon laying around somewhere too. There it is.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Me, baby, me. I'm watching you all the time.
Do you know of any cure for vampirism?
Remember, left joystick to control the direction of your lockpick. And you want to get it where that would have been a good position. There we go. I'm going to come back and go through that door after I explore this level. Sorry. I wish there was a way to turn the volume up on his voice because he sounds like he's a million miles away from you whenever he barks. Let me stretch out a little bit. My dog's hogging up half the couch. Love you, baby girl. Yes, I do.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Trap got killed by a trap. A rat got killed by a trap. Mm.
This ends here.
Damn, I couldn't get it. He was hitting me too much.
Do you know of any cure for vampires? Do you know of any cure for vampirism?
Now that looks like it should be something, but it's not. You gotta be careful crossing these things because they will break. Hear that one creak? Yeah, and there's no sense in trying to skin the dog. You're not going to skin.
This place is creepy. Do you know of any cure for vampirism?
My dog is unconscious. He fell down the hole. There's some stuff right over there. I'm pretty sure.
I don't find goblins very scary compared to some of the creatures I have seen in Solstheim.
It's quite a bit of useful stuff. Okay, now, I don't think we want to go down here because that's a pretty far drop. Yep, see, she's unconscious. I'd die if I fell down there. So, go back to here. Wait a minute, there's a... I think you've got to go down this to do that. Where's my dog? I think we're done in here.
How about practicing our fighting skills? I've always enjoyed doing some sparring. I don't find goblins very scary compared to some of the creatures I have seen in Soul's time. I wonder what my mother would have said if she had seen me chasing bandits.
Okay, so hopefully my dog will be with me when I get on the outside of this. And I don't hear him barking. Dang it. Where you at, boy? Back button to get into here. Y button to switch map views. Left trigger to toggle the main windows. Right trigger to go back. And left joystick. Actually, you can use the joystick to go through this too. But left joystick up and down to pick what you want to pick.
Honestly, bandits. Why don't they just take their loot and go home instead of hanging around in the cave?
Where is my damn dog?
Do you know of any cure for vampirism? I don't find goblins very scary compared to some of the creatures I have seen in Solstad. When I was a child, I used to dream about
My
going
dog
to
is
sea,
unconscious.
and now I'm here. Strange, isn't it? Honestly, some bandits are so silly. They always hang around the same old places. You might as well have your bow ready when you walk up to them.
Well, I'm gonna have to hope he'll catch up.
This is actually quite fun. I've heard that the Countess of Bruma is the collector of academia artifacts. She's seeking a particular piece for her collection. Shall we talk to her?
He should show up sooner or later, I hope. Or if not, I'll have to figure out how to retrieve his ass.
That's the best you can do.
And I think that's a wolf. Yep, so we can skin a wolf. So we got to equip the skinning knife. And we got a wolf pelt. Now sometimes it'll come up and say the pelt's too badly
I can't
damaged.
imagine it in one of those things. I'm tired of this place. Let's go somewhere else.
Okay, I found the sewers, but I don't really want to go into the sewers.
You're making more noise than a guard patrol. Keep quiet.
Make some money off those pearls.
The water is never really cold in the city.
Come on, show me how brave you are. I kill you! I kill you! You don't scare me! I'm not afraid of you!
I've already been in here or not. Can't remember. Yeah, I think I have. So if you want to see if you've been in a place before. Oh, I have not been in here. Because what you've discovered have already been there.
I'm just. Oh, what's the today you die, cry.
Where are my girls at?
Die!
Nani? Hold on, gotta let my dog out.
Did you hear that noise? Wonder what it was.
That's where I sit. Come on, get up. Step on my controller. Step on my microphone. Whoops. Man, she just came back in here and took over. Okay. So now this dude, I didn't find his weapon. So it's gotta be Somewhere on the stairs, probably. There it is. And now he should have a weapon too. There it is. Alright, cool. Alright, so let me see. Oh, I got him. Man, that's a long shot. Don't care who you are. Not bad, not bad at all. Uh-oh. I see another one moving.
Do you know of any cure for vampirism?
I just want to see somebody moving down here. Could have sworn I've seen another guy somewhere over there. Alright. Some pipe tobacco in my pipe. Sorry about that. Rub my finger up against the side of my microphone next.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Getting better at it.
Do you know of any cure for vampirism?
I know I've seen somebody else in here.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make. Come here!
There's his shield. Where's his weapon? Come on, girls. You got a clear path. I can't see under your feet. So it's hiding somewhere. The question is where. Oh well. Let's go search the rest of this place and we'll look one more time on the way out. Those will restore your magicka to 100%. And I'm still missing this guy's weapon. May not ever find it. Pretty sure I've already killed everybody in here. Sorry, Nani. Well, that's it. Whoops. And I'm missing one guy's weapon, but oh well. Yeah, it should be right around here, but I'm not seeing it. So we're going to count it as sucked into the ground, or I'm just blind as a bat, I could be blinded to that. Oh well, let's get out of here. I'm getting worried about my dog. I'm gonna have to quit and probably go look up how to get him back.
If the Ayleid people were so clever, why didn't they make locks that couldn't be? I'd like to explore the north part facility further.
Probably
Because
get him back
the sun
if I
has
fast
been there.
travel.
You know, one of these days.
Some stormy ass weather. So we're on our way to Bruma to deliver a letter for the Black Horse Couriers. These things here, I don't want to change my sign.
I find this scary.
With your skinning knife and take your wolf pelt.
Let's get this over with!
This is actually quite fun.
I read one of Custer's earliest books not long ago. I think it would have been a lot better if there had been more people.
Last year I tried to dye my hair chestnut brown, but something went wrong. It looked all greeny.
Well, another weapon lost.
Guess what? I found one of the ingredients I was looking for. Isn't that great?
Oh well.
As the train isn't bad, maybe we should head for an inn and have something to drink. This is so beautiful.
Something seen me.
Are you at all aware how much noise you're making when you're supposed to be sleeping? You really need to practice. makes this smell?
Alright, so we got another cave up here.
I find zombies smelly and scary.
Okay, so we found it, so I'm gonna fast travel to it. See if my dog reappears. And the dog reappeared. Good boy.
I don't think it should be murder to accidentally kill another amateur in the cave. After all, we all know the risks.
This skin is too badly damaged. You should be more careful. I shot it with one damn arrow. Skeletors. Necromancers or vampires. And a cave in. Yeah, I wish its volume was a little louder. Should be two more skeletons laying around here. I actually hear one somewhere. Hear that noise? I thought we killed 3 of them. Oh, this is a big, complicated cave. We'll be here for hours. I might ought to save. Yeah, there was another dead skeleton somewhere around here.
How come ghosts and cats? This place is spooky. It wouldn't surprise me if there was a zombie or a skeleton behind the next corner.
So this guy should have a weapon. And I don't see it. Can you hear the kind of creaking sound? That is a skeleton in the distance.
I can surely understand why undeads would just love this place.
I think he's on the lower level. Down there. There's his weapon. Can I save? Okay, we're gonna quit here. This is a big cavern if I remember correctly. Yeah, we're already over 2.5 hours, so. I don't want them to get too long, so I don't want people to get bored with them. Alright, so thank you very much for watching my videos. I hope it wasn't too boring and you enjoyed it. And comment if you would. Tell me if I'm doing alright or if I suck or whatever. So, we've got to go to stop recording. Thank you very much.